What if aging is not a slow fading of your story, but the beginning of your greatest awakening? As we grow older, society teaches us to become smaller, quieter, less visible. We are told to step aside for the young, to hold our memories instead of our dreams, to accept decline as destiny. But Buddhism offers a different perspective. Old age is not the closing of your life, it is the ripening of your wisdom. You are entering a season that no longer requires rushing, competing, or proving anything to anyone. You have lived. You have experienced joy and heartbreak. You have learned. Now you are invited to use everything life has shown you to create peace, clarity, and meaning. This video is not about how to fight aging. It is about how to embrace it with a deep sense of purpose. It is about letting go of what no longer matters and turning your focus toward what brings inner freedom. These are 6 Buddhist lessons for a fulfilled and peaceful life in your later years. Listen slowly. Let each word settle in your mind. Allow this to be a conversation between your wisdom and your soul, a gentle reminder that your life still has depth, value, and undiscovered beauty. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Let go of what no longer serves you. In Buddhism, letting go is not weakness. It is an act of courage. As you age, you will notice that life naturally begins to strip away what is unnecessary. Possessions, relationships that drain you, ambitions that used to matter but no longer align with your heart. Instead of resisting this process, the first lesson is to allow it. You are not losing anything. You are making space. Imagine your mind as a room that has gathered decades of objects, some valuable, some just taking up space. Old resentments, regret, people you tried to please, expectations you once placed on yourself. These mental objects have weight. They crowd your peace. When you let go, you are not discarding your past. You are releasing the grip it has on your present. Ask yourself gently, what am I still carrying that exhausts me? Which memories or mistakes do I replay over and over? Who am I trying to make happy while neglecting my own joy? When you hold on to pain, you suffer twice. Once from the event, and again from the memory. The Buddha taught that clinging is the root of suffering, but clinging is also a habit you can unlearn. Start with one small release. Forgive someone who may never apologize. Donate something you don't need. Say no to an obligation that drains you. Letting go will feel uncomfortable at first, because the ego thrives on attachment, but the soul thrives on freedom. You are not defined by your past. You are not defined by the roles you once played. You are not defined by who walked away or who stayed. In this season of your life, you get to decide, what will I keep? What will I release? And what peace will I welcome in its place? The less you hold on to, the more lightly you will walk through the world. Lesson 2. Protect your inner peace by choosing your relationships wisely. There comes a time in life when the noise of the world no longer interests you. In your younger years, you may have tolerated relationships out of obligation, family expectations, social norms, or the fear of being alone. But aging reveals a powerful truth. Not everyone deserves access to your peace. Buddhism teaches the concept of Sangha, a community that nurtures inner growth. Your Sangha does not have to be many people. Sometimes it is just one person who brings calm instead of chaos. At this stage of life, you have earned the right to be selective. You can love people from a distance. You can wish them well, without wishing them back into your life. You can choose environments that feel gentle. Ask yourself, who energizes me? Who drains me? Who sees me, not just as I was, but as I am becoming? Peaceful relationships do not demand that you shrink, explain, impress, or defend yourself. They offer presence, not pressure, listening, not judgment. This is not isolation. This is emotional wisdom. You are no longer collecting companions. You are inviting connections that nourish your soul. Here is a Buddhist affirmation. If it costs my peace, it is too expensive. As you age, your energy becomes sacred, your time becomes precious, and your heart becomes wiser. Keep anyone who protects your peace. Release anyone who threatens it. You deserve relationships that feel like home. Lesson 3. Be present. The past is memory. The future is imagination. The third Buddhist lesson is perhaps the most liberating. The only moment that truly belongs to you is this one. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. As we grow older, the mind tends to wander backward to memories, stories, regrets. We replay conversations that cannot be changed. We revisit choices that can never be undone. But the Buddha teaches, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Your past is a library of moments. You may visit it when you need wisdom, but you are not meant to live there. The future, on the other hand, is a projection of the mind, shaped by fear, hope, and imagination. The future is the story you tell yourself about what might happen. But now, this moment is real. Every breath is a reminder you are still here. Presence does not mean forcing yourself to be grateful every second. It means allowing each moment to exist without judgment. Try this simple Buddhist practice. Wherever your body is, bring your mind there too. If you are walking, walk. If you are eating, taste your food. If you are sitting, simply sit. The world teaches us to multitask, to divide our attention, to scatter our thoughts. Buddhism teaches the opposite. Return home to yourself. You don't need to travel to a monastery to practice presence. You can find it in ordinary moments. The sound of warm tea being poured into a cup, the morning light entering your window, the feeling of your breath rising and falling. These simple things become extraordinary when you are fully present. Aging is not a countdown. It is a slow unveiling, a peeling away of everything that distracts you from what really matters. Instead of wishing you were younger, try asking, what beauty exists in this moment? What can I appreciate today that I ignored before? Do not let the future steal the joy of today. Do not let the past steal the peace of now. Life does not happen in memories or plans. Life happens in this breath, this heartbeat, this sacred moment of presence. Lesson 4. Accept impermanence and make peace with change. Everything changes. Everything. Your body changes, your relationships change, your priorities shift, and even the way you see yourself evolves. The Buddhist lesson of impermanence, anicca, teaches that nothing in life is permanent. And while this truth can feel heavy, it is actually the doorway to peace. When we stop clinging to what used to be, we begin to appreciate what is. As we age, the world around us seems to move faster. People you love may leave your life, some slowly, some suddenly. The face you see in the mirror may no longer match the image you carry in your mind. Moments that once defined you, your work, your roles, your achievements, begin to soften into memories. You might wonder, who am I now when the things I identified with are no longer here? Buddhism offers a steady answer. You are not what changes. You are the awareness witnessing the change. You are not your achievements, nor your appearance, nor the physical strength you once had. You are the observer. You are the consciousness that remains even when everything else shifts. Impermanence is not something you must defeat. It is something you learn to flow with, like a river that constantly moves but remains a river. Think about the seasons. Spring blossoms, summer thrives, autumn releases, winter rests. Each season is both temporary and necessary. Aging is simply the winter of life, quiet, reflective, filled with clarity that youth cannot offer. Without winter, no tree would rest. Without rest, no tree would bloom again. When you resist impermanence, suffering increases. You cling to what is already gone. You compare your present self to a past that no longer exists. But when you accept impermanence, something magical happens. You begin to live with gratitude and presence. Instead of saying, "I used to be able to do this," you begin to say, "I am grateful I can still do this." Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means no longer fighting reality. You don't have to like change. You simply stop letting it disturb your peace. Here's a gentle practice. Whenever something changes, your body, your routine, your relationships, say to yourself, "It is changing, and that is the nature of all things." Watch how your heart softens. You will notice that once you stop trying to hold on to everything, life starts to feel lighter. Aging becomes less about loss and more about clarity. Less about what you can no longer do and more about what truly matters now. You become free. The truth is, impermanence is the reason life is precious. If nothing changed, nothing would matter. Every moment would blur together. Instead, we have this gift, the gift of limited time, the gift of finite moments, which makes each moment sacred. Embrace impermanence, and you will stop mourning the passage of time. Instead, you will start honoring it. You will realize that all you ever needed was never the past or future. It was the ability to be fully alive in this moment. Lesson 5. Cultivate meaning through gratitude and simple joy. As we move into the later chapters of life, the world may try to convince us that our value lies in productivity, accomplishment, or the ability to do more, achieve more, and be more. But Buddhism offers an opposite path, finding happiness in less. You don't need a grand purpose, a long list of goals, or impressive achievements. You simply need presence, appreciation, and the willingness to notice the small miracles around you. Gratitude is not a reaction to having everything you want. Gratitude is the recognition that you already have enough. Many people spend their youth chasing happiness, believing that joy is hiding in a future event. When I retire, I will enjoy life, or when I have more money, I'll feel free. But when you reach an age where those goals no longer hold the same power, you realize something profound. Happiness was always available in the small moments you overlooked. Buddhism teaches that the mind creates suffering not from what we lack, but from failing to appreciate what we have. Gratitude shifts the mind from scarcity to abundance. It reminds you that peace is not found in more, it's found in noticing. When you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking, "another day," try whispering, "I have been given another day." That small shift transforms routine into reverence. You don't need extraordinary days to have an extraordinary life. A cup of warm tea, a quiet morning, the comfort of familiar hands. These are miracles disguised as ordinary moments. In Buddhism, there is a concept called sukha, a deep, enduring joy that comes from contentment, not excitement. Excitement requires constant stimulation. Contentment requires only awareness. Joy doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes joy is silent. Sometimes joy is simply breathing. Try this practice each day. Before you sleep, think of 3 simple things you appreciated today. Not big things, small ones. The taste of something delicious. A conversation that felt genuine. The sunlight through your window. This trains your mind to see life as gift, not burden. Gratitude also helps you release comparison. You stop measuring your life against others. You stop thinking, "At my age, I should have done more." Instead, you begin to think, "At my age, I am grateful for what I have learned." Your life is not defined by what you did or didn't accomplish. Your life is defined by how deeply you lived it. And gratitude leads to another truth. Purpose in older age is not about output, it's about presence. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to catch up. You don't need to compete. You simply need to be here, aware and appreciative. You are still contributing by showing up with kindness, patience, and wisdom. You are still shaping the world through every gentle word and every thoughtful gesture. A grateful heart does not need more time. It simply uses the time it has left beautifully, not by chasing, not by wanting, but by noticing. That is the essence of joy. Lesson 6. Live with compassion. Your legacy is how people felt around you. As we reach the later stages of life, we begin to ask deeper questions. What will remain of me? What truly matters? What did my life stand for? The ego wants to measure life by accomplishments, status, or recognition. But Buddhism teaches something beautifully different. Your true legacy is the compassion you leave behind in the hearts of others. Compassion is not simply kindness. It is the ability to see others with gentle understanding. It is the willingness to extend warmth without expectation. It is looking into another person's eyes and silently saying, "I recognize your suffering. I honor your humanity." There is a Buddhist saying, If you want happiness, practice compassion, not only toward others, but toward yourself. As we age, we often become softer toward other people, yet strangely harsher toward ourselves. We replay old mistakes. We criticize our aging bodies. We judge past decisions through the lens of current wisdom. But compassion begins when you stop being the enemy of your own heart. Ask yourself, would I speak to a loved one the way I speak to myself? If the answer is no, it is time to practice inner compassion. Start by forgiving yourself, not because you deserve forgiveness only after proving something, but because you have suffered enough. You did your best with the level of awareness you had at the time. Every version of you along the way was trying, learning, and evolving. The Buddha taught, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Compassion also means shifting the focus from impact to presence. Maybe you once supported many people, raised a family, built a career, or gave your strength to others. Now you are invited to offer something softer: presence, listening, patience, wisdom. People may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. In older age, your very presence can become a healing space. When you sit with someone and listen without judgment, you offer something this world is starving for: attention. When you forgive someone without bringing up the past, you show maturity. When you speak gently, you remind others that communication can be peaceful. Compassion is the language of the wise. Here is a simple Buddhist practice to cultivate compassion in daily life. When you encounter someone, whether family, a stranger, or even someone difficult, silently repeat, just like me, this person wants to be happy. Just like me, this person struggles. Just like me, this person deserves peace. Suddenly, barriers dissolve. You stop seeing people as opponents. You start seeing them as fellow travelers on the same uncertain journey. Compassion does not demand much. It only asks that you be present. A small smile to a stranger, a patient tone in conversation, a soft word to calm someone's anxiety, a moment of stillness when someone needs to be heard. These actions seem small, but they echo. Your compassion might be remembered long after your name is forgotten. That is the nature of legacy, not loud, but eternal. As you continue into this chapter of life, remember, your value is not measured in productivity. Your worth does not fade with age. You are not becoming less. You are becoming more essential, more grounded, more authentic, more deeply connected to what matters. The greatest gift you can give the world is the peace you cultivate inside yourself, because that peace naturally flows outward. Compassion is how you say, without speaking, I was here, and I made this world a little softer. If these lessons touched your heart, let them guide your days. Aging is not an ending, it is a deeper beginning. You are not here to hurry anymore. You are here to live gently, fully, and with purpose. If you'd like more videos that bring peace, mindfulness, and wisdom into your life, consider subscribing to our channel, Mindfulness. Your presence here supports us in spreading calm, healing, and reflection to others around the world. Thank you for listening. May you be peaceful. May you be present. May you be free. Until next time, breathe deeply, live softly, and continue your path with grace.